Hello everybody, I hope that you are doing well and ready for a new recipe for breakfast. Now maybe you've tried it, but maybe not. This is something that I had not tried until last week. This is part of a whole timed nutrition meal plan, so anybody in the group who's doing timed nutrition, this can be a pre-workout meal. So this right here can be your pre-workout meal. This is one of my favorites of the week, and this is going into my weekly rotation, and this will be consumed before I do my workout in the morning. So this is my pre-workout meal. For container counts, I will give you all the container counts at the end for anybody who's in my exercise and health and wellness group. So here we go. Did you ever think you would eat butternut squash for breakfast? I sure didn't, but I have found to love it. All right, I have 1 cup going in this jar for breakfast, but I'm going to split it up and put it into layers. So I have about a half on the bottom there. Next up, I'm going to put in some yogurt, and this is just Fage Greek 2% yogurt, so I like to use the 2% Fage yogurt. So this is a little messy, but it's okay, we'll clean it up at the end. So a little bit of yogurt is going into the middle part now. It's kind of gotta smash it down there. And we still have yogurt left for the top, but I'm going to use part of it in the middle here. So that's kind of smashed down and in. Now, if you like your muesli or granola to be crunchy, I would put this on the side and I would add it afterwards. I don't mind how it tastes. It's a little bit softer, but I don't mind that. So I'm gonna put it all in now because then I don't have to worry about it later. So this is my 1/4 of a cup of muesli or granola. This is my homemade granola. And so that is just going straight in, whoops. And I'm not gonna put all of it because I wanna top it off with a little bit, and that is there. Okay, so the rest of the pumpkin or butternut squash is now going in. You can certainly use pumpkin. In fact, I think that's what the recipe calls for, but I have butternut squash today, so I'm putting in my butternut squash. And this has just been roasted in a little bit of coconut oil, and that's all. So you can roast it, have it ready to go, and make these in a jiffy. All right, I'm going to put in my cinnamon now, and I should have put in a little bit of layers of cinnamon along the way, but I forgot. So I would, if I were you and you're making this, I would put cinnamon along the way. At each layer, I would put a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so I put my cinnamon in, and now you can see I have my layer of pumpkin or butternut squash. I have my layer of yogurt here, and I have my muesli or granola in there as well. And the yogurt, I said that. Cinnamon too. Okay, now I'm going to top it off with a little bit of pure vanilla extract. And that's just gonna go in just a little bit to give it a little flavor. And lastly, I'm gonna add the rest of the yogurt in. So I am gonna add that to the top here. Again, it's a little bit messy making it, but what I like to do is just wipe off the top of the jar, and then it's clean when you put everything in. So there we go. All of the yogurt is in. All of the granola, well, I'm gonna put the last on the top, but all of the pumpkin or the butternut squash is in. And this last little bit of my granola is going right in on top. And that makes for a delicious little breakfast. And this can go in your fridge and it can stay there. I'm going to make multiple bottles of this so that I know that my breakfast is set and ready to go, and all I have to do is go to the fridge, grab it out, and I'm ready to go for the morning pre-workout. So I'm eating this about 5 a.m. And it seems odd and it seems hard to believe to eat that at 5 a.m. I never used to be a person to eat at 5 a.m., but I have learned to love it with this new program, with my Time Nutrition. So for everybody in my group, Time Nutrition, this is your first meal of the day if you want it before your workout, your pre-workout meal. You've got your green container, which is your pumpkin, your butternut squash. You've got your yellow, which is your muesli or your granola. And you've got your red, which is your yogurt, your Greek yogurt, and then the teaspoon would be the coconut oil that you use to roast the squash. There you go, everybody. I hope you enjoy, and I will post the recipe. Bye. Have a good one.